Alright. We're gonna play some more, I know y'all got kind of mad at me yesterday when I stopped in the middle of, Turnabout Beginnings. But it was just, I had to. But good news, I can stream late tonight. I can stream as late as I fucking want tonight, thankfully, for once. Finally, I do not have any obligations tomorrow. I am a very sophisticated, very mature adult lady, and I have obligations. But tomorrow I do not, and I can just be a fucking hermit crab for the next 24 hours, thank God. You know, I don't know, I'll get into this later. I have some shit I want to rant about that's just really stupid and petty, but you know. Will you start Bridge to Turnabout tonight? Just for you guys, I will. Because I know you all were like, no, Mika, you didn't actually finish any part of the case. Yes, just for you, I will. I'll take a break after I finish this part of, you know, the second part of Turnabout Beginnings. And during the break, I'll go make myself another cup of coffee. It's gonna happen. And I'll still do Tomodachi Life. I'll still do Tomodachi Life. No title music? There's never title music on the screen. It's just silence. Just silence. Do they, in the HD version, do they play music? Because in the DS ones, it's just like cold silence. The 3D games do? Really? I don't even remember that. I definitely played Dual Destinies and I don't remember that. Let me know how the volume is. I hope it's the same as yesterday. Is it loud compared to my voice? Can you hear me okay? Ah. Is this... You're fine? Cool. Is this a conversation we already had yesterday? I saved, right? Oh, I did a save state, didn't I? Hold on, let me load that save state. Burp, burp, burp. Burp. It's not that save state. Load state from... What did I save it as? I saved it as, like, motherfucking tits or something .dst. Oh, I found it. Ah! .dst. Okay. It still started me at the same point. It's fine. It's alright. Just go from the continue. Whatever. You guys don't know, when I have to, like, save states to file during streams, I always give them these really weird file names so I'll remember what they are. I remember I found one that was called, like, Bombus the Bank Benjin or something like that, and I was just like, alright. Okay, cool. Finally. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't remember what voice I did for this guy, but I don't really care either. I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up. Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime. Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? What, you didn't fucking think about this until now, Mia! Hey, Mika, look at me, look at me, look at me. Bitch. Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. I said that like so fucking like, I sounded like I was in like a workplace training video. You too can exercise safety in your workplace by wearing a hard hat and steel wool gloves. Information, right. What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. Oh yeah, full disclosure, it's also storming outside. So if the stream suddenly dies, it's might be my power blinking. Just so you know. Okay, so anyway, the kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row. Zebra, have you never seen it? Though to be fair, in like actual reality, prisoners don't like dress like that anymore. They wear like weird jumpsuits, right? They just wear like orange or like brown jumpsuits. I think it depends on like what county you're in, but they usually just wear like plain jumpsuits, right? I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. Orang. I think it's some communities it's like brown or tan suits. Mr. Fowles, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago. Okay, I trust you. That day 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture, it reminds me everything. Bridge looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart. Fall apart any minute. Cool, that's not useful. So, it's been broken like that for at least 5 years. Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart. You sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true. I did. Does this guy not speak English? Like, what's going on? I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne. Bum bum bum! Your girlfriend, huh? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? The victim's last name. Dahlia Hawthorne. Valerie's little sister. What? Are you serious? Mika, let me do Canadian man voice for Judge Judgy. Why? Oh shit, something important's happening, Andy. Come on. Shut up. Come closer, and I kill her. Sorry, but you're not going to get the... God, it's slow. Get the chance. Phew. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. I had a brief stint in juvie. If I remember correctly, we wore gray normally and orange when we were in transport. Yeah, I think it depends on what where exactly you live. And also, I would assume, like, if you were in juvie, it would be different. I think it's more like a really thick accent or something. That could be too. Andy, I don't even have Discord open. I don't want to set up like screen sharing with you just so you can voice the judge. At first I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it. Wrong! No protect sister! Valerie betray me! Betray us! What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything. All lies. I'll make believe. Kidnapping too. A make-believe kidnapping? Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. I don't know. I don't know about that. I would not defend this guy. Ugh, did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas. How old are you, sir? I think the girl was like 14. It's 25. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'd do anything she says, anything Dahlia says. Anything Dahlia says? Oh, hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too. Valerie was in on it? Dahlia's family rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. I'm sorry, I should probably take this more seriously. Ask for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman! That's not what raw diamond looks like. It was a fucking ring pop. Ring pop! That woman, Valerie, she do it for real! She shoot at me for real! Me and Dahlia! Bang. Pichu. I was shot in arm. Dahlia, she jump in river. Armando always looks like someone's about to take his picture. He's so fucking... Not gonna say it today. Not gonna say it today. It's over. I'm over it. Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you? I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I black out. Wake up with police all over. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me! Suddenly he understands how grammar works. That man, Terry Fowles, he killed her! He threw her off the bridge! He threw my beloved sister in the roaring river 40 feet below. These 5 years, all I wonder is, why? 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 Where did you lie? That's all I want to know. I feel like I want to voice him like Tommy Wiseau. He's like, I did not hit her, I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. That's life. So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yes, but I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I'm sick of this world. I just want to hear answer come from her mouth. That's all. So that's why you made a crazy escape like that. Just one thing, zebra boy. My senses are tingling all. Oh man. My senses are my senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Fowles. Where is it? Huh? Where's what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know. Huh? You don't know? No, really. I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia. With Dahlia? That day on the bridge, Dahlia put it in backpack. And she jumped. Little did he know, she's an Olympic swimmer. Woo! Now gone with Dahlia, gone forever. Into Eagle River. That would be a huge ass fucking ruby if anything. It's a ring pop! It's delicious and cherry flavor. It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute. You can come back in now. We're about ready to go. Mr. Fowles, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? Never found her, my sweet Dahlia. They never found her. Swallowed by Reaver. Gone, Dahlia. My teen angel. I don't know, man. I want to put this guy in jail. That's just me. Your teen angel? How old was she anyway? Oh god, my ass is clenching. Please don't say it. Ah! No! So she was 14 and he was 20? Ugh. Fucking yikes. Dude, can't we lock him up for that? I don't know. I don't think... Can I... Is it too late to pull out? Do I still have to defend this guy? Someone call me a taxi, please? 14? I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds. Astute observation, Mia. Actually, maybe he should stay in jail. I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Oh man. Angels these days. I thought you were calling them kittens. Fucko. Fowles takes the fall. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. And gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really a... It's time, kitten. Looks like we have a few more aces up. I'm sorry, I just remembered that one line from Vesperia. Did you guys see that thing? I'm sorry, I have to stop everything right now. Did you guys see that one clip from Tales of Vesperia where you're on the boat and you have to like pick one of your party members to go with, and if you pick Raven, he's like, why didn't you pick one of the girls? And then Yuri's like, why would I pick one of the girls? And then Raven like imitates a girl and he's like, help! And he's like, don't worry, kitten, daddy's here. And every time I hear it, my fight or flight fucking enables immediately. It's the worst thing. And then Yuri's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, old man? And then Yuri's just like, yeah, I brought you to use you as a meat shield because you're like that. And then Raven's like, oh shit. Now I understand. Oh man. Let Yuri say fuck? Yuri would absolutely say fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna be playing this other game now. You bet! Stupid ring pop diamond added to the court record. The training wheels come off now, Mia. You gotta strike while the iron's hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it. Can you stop being so suave? Nasty. Nasty boys. Oh fuck, I forgot Youngworth is here. Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Fowles. Witness, are you feeling better? Fuck it, who cares? Die.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
You're a brave young— Fuck off, Your Honor! Not this again! I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try to pin the crime on an innocent student is— What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine the woman is a murderer. Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next. Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive? Yes, of course! I think. You're still acting as tame as a kitten. Mr. Armando, listen. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad— Oh, Mia got that from him. I'm not emotional! I'm ready to chuck this fucking game into a river at this point. Stop emotionally compromising me, I swear to God! A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro. Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that.
Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge?
Of course! Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like! Fuck you, Mika. Have feelings. Damn it! I don't like him! I don't want him anymore! Fuck having feelings. It sucks.
I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why. I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know it's not true.
I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady. Looks like this witness is a real professional. What do you mean? Look at that 100-watt smile. Fucker. Just when things are darkest for her. Click! She lights I hate sentences that have light and right next to each other like that. It always fucks me up. She lights right up. Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I'd never been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
Out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed. You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile. You bet! Somehow I have to tie her to this case. I don't know, shove some fucking evidence up her asshole. Slap her across the face. Something's gotta work. I forgot that I used some of my life bar yesterday. That's making me sick! So what country were we living in then? We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed... Is this relevant? It was a brutal civil war. She had to make her way back home alone. Boo-hoo! I know it's made up. I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification. Apparently you had a nice hot box of hair dye, though. What kind of sob story is this? What do I do? Should I press her for details? What? Did I just pause the game on accident? I didn't mean to do that. Witness, answer my question! She's Ronald McDonald, what do you expect? She looks more like a Wendy to me. I'll even repeat it for you. I hate when people say, when people see a fucking cosplay or whatever of the air quotes, Wendy's girl, and they're like, oh, it's the Wendy's girl. Her name is Wendy! That's like my pet peeve. I'm just like, bruh, her name's fucking Wendy! Come on! I'll even repeat it for you. What country are you in? No, really, tell us. What fucking country are you in? This line of questioning is childish. What the hell is the matter with you? What country she was in and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant here. Cool. Answer that one too while you're at it. How many languages do you speak? What we're here to evaluate is whether this witness is— No. Don't you stop me here. I've lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. Where the fuck were you? I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't even feel like— I opened up XSplit, I started the stream, I felt like zero energy, like I felt so exhausted. And this game just reawoke all the rage in my body, and I have so much energy right now. Like, I need— after this, maybe I'll, like, go for a jog. Maybe, like, punch a guy out, I don't know. Mika might actually break something? No. I'm actually not— I'm joking. Just to cover my ass a little here, I'm not the type to get violent when I'm angry. I've never broken anything out of anger. I just cry. When I get, like, really angry, I just cry. I might seem at first like I might, like, ball my fist, and then I just start fucking crying, so— The worst I've done is, like, shove someone. I've never, like, gotten in a fight. Thinking back to, like, high school. Yeah, no, just shoving people. And then someone shoves me back, and then I'm like, Think we've established that point. Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you've just stated to the official testimony?
Yes, please, Mr. Judge.
I didn't know either the victim or the defendant. You are so full of fucking shit. You didn't know either person? Are you certain of— I think my power just blinked, but my computer didn't shut off. Am I still streaming? It is pouring rain outside. I don't even have to look at the window, I can hear it. I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people. Oh well, that can't be helped. Holy shit, dude. Hold on, guys. I have to go check out how badly it's raining outside right now. I just gotta know. Okay, Hilda. Hilda, you want to do the stream? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, it's raining cats and dogs out there. So that's good. Yeah, it's fucking pouring. I just had to go— you know, it's like I can hear it just from how it sounds, but I had to go look at it and be like, yep, there it is, that's rain. Why is he disagreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth? Because he wants titty. The first time you saw either of them was when they were on the bridge, correct? Yes, it really was a coincidence. Until I entered college, I'd never even been to Eagle Mountain before. Jesus fuck. I can hear it, like, against my window. If my power goes out, I swear to fucking God. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway? I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, whatever. You don't look much of a hiker to me. I mean, she looks like she's wearing fucking bridal wear. But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here and no trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to. Well, I went there once with a college hiking club. Yeah, you sure look like you're really into hiking. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and cold yet romantic gloominess. Okay, that sounds like some shit I'd be into, but I'm still gonna fight her. Didn't know you were such a goth. Wow. Wow, Mia. What a zinger. By the way, what's the name of your college? For the love of fucking God, the prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life. Can you just suck dick already? All that matters is that she is a material witness to a crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent. Thank you, she's really gone too fuck off! Fuck everyone here, this is seriously the worst! I just came out here to be a lawyer and I'm feeling so attacked right now. You are so full of fucking shit! Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you... Yes, I hear you, Thunderstorm. I just entered and I hear, can you just suck dick already? Heavily contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratch of the trunk on the car. Well, that's... fuck you. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing. Oh, really? Fuck you. The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that, at that time, an officer showed her this photo. That seems like a rather serious mistake. Ha, that's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book. Is it, like, physically impossible for you not to be holding a cup of coffee? That wicked inmate, I'll never forget that horrible day. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. A grudge? Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death. Uh-huh. Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges. He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean, fuck off. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Your client, he forgot what the detective looked like. It's been 5 years! It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Well, she's right about that. Mr. Fells is kind of forgetful. Press harder. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that? Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right? Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification. How'd she know that? We discussed that in court, I thought. Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me. We discussed that in front of her, didn't we? Oh, shit. I don't think she's supposed to know that. He's clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Fowl's reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. So does hers! Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with the last statement? Have it added to the testimony! Your Honor, what the witness said just now is tremendously important. I'd like it added... Am I still alive? My lights just blinked again. Jesus Christ! I'm trying to have a stream in here! Stop with the storming and shit! Cut it out! I'd like to have it added to the official testimony. Streaming on the edge, you good. I mean... A storm is a storm. The prosecution has no objection. Just if my power goes out, I will absolutely shit my fuck. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point. No, that's not why I... Enough! Witness, if you would. My pleasure, Mr. Judge. Fuck you. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. You're wearing a white shawl. What do you mean by lucky? Well, it's February now. Everyone is wearing scarves. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like he said, then you yourself might have been killed. That would have been a terrible loss for this— Fuck off. Huh, looks like you pressed too hard this time, kitten. Mr. Armando, keep looking around you and you're going to lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it. You want a cup of coffee and a cup of this ass. How would he know that he kidnapped her? Wait, what? You knew about that incident? But weren't you out of the country until the year before last? Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. What the fuck? They had an in-depth report about his whole history. God damn it. She's so full of shit. So you were living abroad until 5 years ago, is that right? Yes. I can't let her get away with these lies. Listen to me, she's neck deep in this whole thing. Yeah, up her own ass! Somehow you're just gonna have to get her to show the court her true self. How is she crying on command? She's powerful. Okay, now I have to actually point out the contradiction. I was out of the country until the year before last. Can't argue with that. What's in the court record again? I should look over it. God, it's so funny to imagine Mia actually saying this. Me and Mia are sharing the brain cell. I truly feel it. I know that she feels how I feel. Fucking lights just flickered again. Can you shut the fuck up out there? I'm trying to stream! Stabbed with a knife in the back. Died from blood loss between 4 and 5 p.m. Autopsy report. The bridge with the, like, inaccurate bridge thing problem that Edgeworth was a total dick about. The scarf that is blue, but I guess it's close enough. The photo taken by the witness. Confidential police materials written by the victim. Touch the check button for details. Okay, it follows. 4:30 p.m. at that bridge. Wear a white scarf for identification. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Bum bum bum. Photo of the trunk of Fowles' car. Touch the check button for details. Got it. Melissa Foster took the witness photo with this. Has a timer function. How did she know she needed a white scarf? We tried to talk to her about that. A $2 million gem used as ransom for Dahlia, lost to Eagle River 5 years ago. Until I entered college, I'd never even been to Eagle Mountain, and I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Isn't the scarf blue? What the shit? Yeah, we discussed that. No, she definitely wouldn't know that. Oh my god. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified 5 years ago. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. So do I just present the victim's note to contradict this and be like, how the fuck do you know? Present the note? Okay, I'm doing it. Cool. Sick dude, sweet. It's true Mr. Fowles did give instruction to Valerie Hawthorne about their meeting. The note that she left said, wear white scarf for identification. Yes, what about it? Isn't it obvious? Doesn't it strike you as odd? That note was a secret piece of evidence. How is it that the witness knows about it? Order. It is odd, isn't it? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, did you show top secret evidence to the witness? Your Honor, I certainly never gave anyone permission to do such a thing. In that case, the only way the witness could know about the note would... Just a moment. Of course I didn't know about the note. It's just, I saw it when it happened, with my own eyes. You are so full of shit! You have to be 8 inches up your own ass to be that full of shit. When the victim went to see the killer, she used her own scarf to signal him. That's why I assumed the signal was a white scarf. But she wasn't wearing... Ah! I suppose that makes sense. There's nothing going on inside that skull. Come on, Mia. You can't let her weasel out of it that easily. Witness, sorry, but your explanation isn't going to work here. But why? It's true. That's what I saw. Impossible. There's no way you could have seen the victim use a white scarf to signal him. You said several times in your testimony that the victim was wearing a scarf. A white scarf, correct? Yes. Is something wrong? That's what I'd like to know, Miss Foster. Have a look at this. It's the victim's scarf. I'm sure people would disagree about what to call this color. However, it certainly is not white. You knew what the note said. She knew the contents of the note? No! It says wear white scarf for identification. That's the reason why you said it was white. Well, Miss Foster? No! Oh, by the way, I'm colorblind. Whoops. Is that what she's gonna pull? Because I'll actually piss my fucking pants. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation. I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Fowles is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person. Did you say one more person? That's right, a person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Yep. The third person that knew the contents of the note was... I'm supposed to say Melissa Foster, right? Or am I supposed to be like... I'm supposed to present Dahlia? I mean, because... Yeah. Okay. And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before. That makes one of us. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There's her name, right there. What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne. Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. The dead? Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Killed in a crime? You don't mean... Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Fowles. Mia holds up a sign that says, "You must be this gullible to believe this bullshit," pointing at the judge while she glares at the defendant. That's when the judge is just like, "Joke's on you, I don't know how to read. You said she was killed, but was she really? What are you implying?" Of course people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off the Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster, I believe that's the same age you are. Even you couldn't... Miss Faye, you're not saying... But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist. I understand. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Now's my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm. Witness, just who are you anyway? I forgot, the player knows this is Dahlia the whole time, right? Yeah. I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say anymore, witness.
Yes, I understand.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself! Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far. You don't mean... Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses. What did he say? Looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
No way! But then why?
If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to... the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Wow, ooh, shocking! But I thought she died 5 years ago. We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see... Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years? That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime. Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at another murder scene? Really, Miss Fey, your strategy is clearly obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost. How dare you? Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her big sister. Miss Fey must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
What?
People do a lot of crazy shit for money, my guy. People do a lot of crazy shit for money. If it has anything to do with that fucking diamond, let me tell you. Miss Fey, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason could the witness have for killing her beloved sister? This stupid rock!
Well, you see, I thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it all around on me.
Think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim. I don't know who's speaking. I don't know if that was Mia or Diego or my asshole. Oh, it was this guy.
That wasn't me. It was this guy. This crazy coffee addict.
I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
I am sweating bullets.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me?
The rashness of youth. How charming.
This coming from someone younger than me.
Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Fey, what motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? This dumbass rock! What is this? Is this the defense's idea of a joke? If so, I certainly don't get the punchline. Well, Miss Fey?
Oh, that was...
The rashness of youth! Oh fuck, am I actually getting penalized for this? The rock! The stupid... Ah! I fucking hate this game. It's the note. Mika, why, lol? I thought it would work. I thought it had something to do with the dumbass rock. I thought that she, like, ran off with the rock, and if the sister realized she was alive and still had the rock, she'd be like, bitch, better have my money. Don't act like you forgot! I 100% thought it was the rock, too. Thank you, Rasrabel! Thank you, Ren! Okay, at least some people are sharing the brain cell with me. God fucking damn it. Look at my fucking sad life bar. What motive would the witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? Fucking... The story starts after Terry Fowles escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. The whole truth? There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently. A terrific story, Miss Fey. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Fey. What was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Fowles. There's only one important secret that connects them all. Oh, yes. I know this secret. Probably. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters! Ah! Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it will be painful for you, but you can enlighten us once more, my little... But can you enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf? Is that what Canadians call each other? While they're canoodling in the... with the moose?
Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge.
Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles! Yeah, we've had enough discussions that what that thing is isn't a diamond. It's not worth... At Tim Hortons, yeah.
5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Fowles. The ransom price was a raw diamond that for some reason looked like a ring pop. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Fowles in the arm. That's when Mr. Fowles tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe, after all that, she murdered her sister? Preposterous. I don't know, I don't think that's preposterous. Sounds pretty fucking plausible to me. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Fay? Yes, Your Honor. As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. Boo-hoo! I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle. Fuck you! In your cross-examination. Are we all just gonna forget that she lied? If we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Listen up, we've still got that info. That ace up our sleeve.
What info?
Come on, kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged. Oh yeah.
That's right. It was a fake kidnapping. Terry Fowles told us that in the lobby.
I'd do anything she says, anything Dahlia says.
What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too.
Yes, that's it! The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia! That's her secret!
"5 years ago was kidnapping Mr. Fowles. Did you and Mr. Fowles have a relationship?" Blech. Yes, as a tutor. Stop making this even more weird. You were tutoring him, Mr. Fowles? No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Mr. Fowles came to the house to tutor me. That makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14. He probably came up with the kidnapping plan during that time. The Hawthorns are in the jewelry trade are quite wealthy, you see. Quite the clever fellow that I'm sorry for all the times I make barf noises. It's just too much. Quite the clever fellow that Mr. Fowles... Ew! What? Judge! Stop! Did I hear him right? Did he just call Mr. Fowles a clever fellow? I'm gonna lose my goddamn fucking shit. Oh my god. Who has Xanax? I heard the diamond is valued in the neighborhood of $2 million. $2 million? It was all still uncut, so it was about the size of a pint of milk. $2 million pint of milk. I don't know what to think about that. You don't know what to think about anything. Literally, between your ears is just empty space. You fucking peer into your pupils and you squint real hard and all you can make out is a very blurry "for rent" sign. The defendant demanded that her sister Valerie make the exchange. My hair would look like that if I didn't have bangs. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual. By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth, what fucking crack rocks do you smoke? Why do you think you wanted to make the exchange up there on the mountain? If he ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape. There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. True. In a place like that, it would be easy to tell if he was being followed. True. With only one interest about, he was ensuring his safety. True. What a wickedly clever man that Mr. Fowles is. I hate this. Yeah, right. It was all your plan, fucker. Anyway, Valerie brought the diamond to the mountain, and... That was a dangerous thing to do, considering you were being held hostage. Yes, but... Actually, that saved my life. Good for you. What do you mean? You see, Mr. Fowles was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow, I just knew he was going to use it. I knew he was going to use that knife to kill me. Good for him. Hello, Mika. How are you? I'm alright. How are you, sweetie bee? That's why my sister shot him. It was to save me. That was when Mr. Fowles tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment. Well, when Mr. Fowles was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. I was dazed. I turned to try and run away, but Mr. Fowles turned to grab me as well. As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second, and he gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin. Yeah. What do people say when people say shit? R/that happened. Bloodthirsty grin, ooh. And in the next instant... I advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift. It was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I'll never forget that day. The crumbling bridge, nowhere to run. Then I just one little shove from behind, that was it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. And that's why you hid your identity? Yes. I only told my sister. Valerie Hawthorne, eh? Yeah, she's the only one who knew about me. Meanwhile, legally, this witness had been deceased for 5 years. I didn't ever want something like that to happen to me again. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life. I'm gonna have to, like, save state all the time now. Because I fucking drained the life bar in this miniature case. Life is hard sometimes. And that new identity was Melissa Foster, right? Yes, my sister helped me get the official paperwork taken care of. That makes sense. Without an insider's help, doing all the paperwork would have been impossible. She was the only person left in the world I could count on. And you think I killed her? Yeah, there's no way I could. Fucking sociopath. And the moment of truth for this witness, too. Once the truth is out about this staged kidnapping comes out, everyone in the court will know how much of a Jezebel she really is. I don't even know what it means to be a Jezebel. I've just got to prove the kidnapping was a hoax. Alright, let's see. 5 years ago I was kidnapped by Mr. Fowles, alright? The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Fowles in the arm. Alright. That's when Mr. Fowles tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money, so I decided to... Okay. Shit. Alright, let's look at this. Well, the diamond disappeared, so was the exchange really complete? Or no, wait. Okay, Quaint. Quaint, I swear to God, if you... Quaint, please. Quaint, please! Melissa Foster took the witness photo with this. Has a timer function. Cool. Why would she be kidnapped again for her family's money if the diamond disappeared? That's probably not it, is it? Like, why didn't... I don't think so. Yeah, they're just rich anyways. It's not just that fucking diamond. Diamond fell off with her. Jezebel was a very attractive, very immoral, extremely wicked queen of ancient Israel. Oh, I learned a thing today. Bridge? Plastic, you're gonna have to elaborate. Bridge? Doesn't have to do with the gap in the bridge, because how she'd be shoved behind and fall to that gap. Save state and map 2 shoved from behind. Okay. Save state. Cool. See, you guys, this is something that I fully admit I would have never thought of that. But... shoving me off the bridge from behind? I don't get it. Okay, I'm gonna need the game to explain this one to me because I don't get it. You say Mr. Fowles pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe.
But it's true. I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Fowles.
I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible.
Impossible?
I asked the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge, now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind as you've claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below. Oh, okay, I didn't really get... I thought she was saying... Hold on, let me check out that photo. No, the other one. Oh, yeah. I guess if he tried to push her off the side, that's not possible, huh? Because that's why I misunderstood that that's what she was trying to imply. That she got shoved into the gap. Did she say she was pushed into the gap? I might have just missed that. You would have been smashed by the bedrock below. A most certain death. She did say that? Oh, well, I didn't put that together. I'm angry and tired. It's one of those days. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible. Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water in the level... Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then. But... Shut the fuck up, I'm jamming. Woo! But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference. Ugh. It's true. She would have just fallen through a little bit of water and then went kersplat. You're right. The events occurred just as the witnesses testified. In fact, isn't that like why if you jump from like a high level, you know, you're supposed to like cross your legs? Because if you jump from very high up with like your legs down and you don't cross your legs, like your water and swimsuit will just like shoot right up your asshole and just like fucking rip it to shreds. She would have died of her asshole being ripped apart. She would have died upon the river's surface anyway, yeah. Then the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this?
You see, I...
Lied. Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge. What do you mean? After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Fowles panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. No, that's not true. I looked at I fucking thought of that, Edgeworth. That's not possible. She would have just ran into some fucking rope. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct?
Now that you mention it, I do remember now. When I fell off the bridge, my skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires.
You can't be serious. He fucking chucked her over the ropes. Yeeted. I would have fucking yeeted her too. Order in the court. It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion. Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault. What? I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Fowles panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say, that's impossible. Ridiculous! What's so impossible about it? Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. Okay, I'm supposed to present the photo, right? I'm so angry. I'm gonna shit. Your Honor, all of the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge, see? I'm a fucking genius. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. This is just the start of my assault, and then she sprints to the other side of the room and just beats the shit out of Edgeworth. God, fuck, I would pay so much money to see that brawl. It would be impossible to push someone off from there.
No!
But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over. Oh my god, he's actually gonna do that. He's gonna imply that he fucking yeeted her. He's just like, this shit empty. Yeet! So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Fowles had been shot in the right arm. And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. So, Mr. Fowles throwing the witness off the bridge? That is clearly impossible. Ah! Order, what is the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River. Come on, Mika. River? You jumped into the Eagle River intentionally! What? What is this? Why was there a tiger noise? Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous— oh, fuck, that's not the judge. Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun and handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide.
Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Oh, then what was it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River. Was it the fucking diamond, everyone? Am I allowed to present the diamond this time? Tell me if it's okay. "5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up to the mountain with her. The $2 million diamond. That looks like a ring pop. No, it can't be. Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million, she was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Fowles to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. Well, that's simply ridiculous. Order up burger and fries. Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. 14-year-olds can be fucking evil, dude. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? I absolutely do. 110%. Have you been in a middle school for more than 15 minutes? This woman is a demon. And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Fowles, Valerie called her sister Dahlia, and then she told her what she was planning to do. Planning to do? She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when— oh fuck, I really delivered that poorly. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of you accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. Who is that laughing at a time like this?
Forgive me, it's just hilarious.
Witness? Is that you?
You amuse me, woman, Miss Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you?
Evidence?
Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14, I plotted it with Mr. Fowles and my sister.
Well,
And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Miss Fey.
I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Fey. Are you stupid or something?
How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I'm forced to reject the assertions made by the defense.
Of course you are.
Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool of me, and there's nothing I can do about it. Without evidence, the trial's over? Who decided that? Mr. Armando? Come on now, kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony. Testimony? On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fowles' stolen car and then went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who's the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes? Fucking... Gumshoe! It was Gumshoe. Gumshoe can do it! Terry, right? I can call in the defendant to fucking... Like, there's literally no one else. I'm gonna be like, Diego, you do it! No one can see it, but I actually did like that pose that Mia's doing in real life just now. And I just pointed like, Diego, you do it. Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness. A new witness? Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Fowles. The defendant? There's only one person that can shed any further light on this situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all, and that person is Terry Fowles. Tell him, Naegi. And then Naegi's just like, sorry, what you got, yo? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this? Why not? The prosecution has no objection. Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand. This is my last chance, Mr. Fowles. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left. Please, please don't fuck this up. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? No. I don't believe it, no way! Dahlia died 5 years ago! Valerie betrayed me! Mr. Fowles. See, if I fuck up the acting when I do Fowles' lines, it's just like, it's fine. It's what Tommy Wiseau would do. It just completely fuck it up. I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used for $2 million. That's not true. I should, I don't know, put my fist in my mouth when he's doing that. Mr. Fowles, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne? Or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia. Did you say me?
5 years ago, she promised never ever betray each other.
Terry.
Dahlia, it's true. You are alive.
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you.
I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know.
Oh shit. Oh, so she's one of those.
But there's one thing I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
Dahlia. I will allow Mr. Fowles to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Fowles, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness! Ah! I'm sorry, I apologize. Water, please! So my client turned into a mad dog. What do I do now? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I should have said sorry. Oh, I'm sorry there. I just want you to testify to the court. I can't do Canadians. I can only do Kermit the Frog. Can't talk. Need water. Huh. Oh, well, I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. I watched car from my bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked. Then she left. That was Valerie. Not my Dahlia! This sucks, asshole.
Mr. Fowles, you're covering for her! Do you think she would do the same for you?
That's enough, Miss Fay. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Fay, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is this how you wanted to end, Mr. Fowles? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one person who can stop it. You, kitten. I think. Gee, thanks. According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you? It was raining, already dark too. You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes? You literally didn't remember who she looked like. How could you even tell? He's covering for her. Mr. Fowles? Eagle Mountain, that spot, strong, strong memories. Why did he just clam up? Could it be he's hiding something here? No shit, he's hiding something! You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct? Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it. Oh, yeah. Sure he is. Zebra Boy waited 5 years. That's a single question. I figure out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have felt like a blink of the eye. Cool. What a nice conversation. Thank you. Glad we had this talk. You were watching the car? That bridge other side is broken. Nobody came from there, so I was watching the car. What else were we expecting to do? I suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but something's bothering me. I'm getting that feeling. A contradiction? I'm assuming you can't see a road from here. What car were you watching? I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyway? Bullshit. No one lives there. There's a small shrine up on the mountain, but that's it. Then what cars were you fucking watching? Mr. Fowles, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne? I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remembered her face. Wait a minute. If you had remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as an identification? Sorry. I told a little lie. Why the fuck would you ever defend someone like this? But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. We talked, then she left. What did you talk to her about anyway? Mr. Fowles. Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do. She said that. That's why she lied. Got me the death penalty. Cool. And were you satisfied with that answer, witness? Dahlia died. It was my fault. But I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in. I don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel dead. Just fucking lock him up. I don't care. But you just saw that she isn't dead. After Valerie talked to me on the bridge, nothing left to live for. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia. How can you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was at 5 o'clock. It could have already been pretty dark in that mountain at 4:30. Just whack his pee-pee, bailiff. Please, Mr. Fowles, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for something you didn't do. That woman. It wasn't Dahlia. Stop right there. What more needs to be said? Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, you'll still do whatever's necessary to protect her. Won't you, Mr. Fowles? I know it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed by Dahlia Hawthorne. He'll probably go to his grave still believing in her. Mr. Fowles. Even if you can show he's lying, the poor girl was still cursed. You'll still have to point out the contradiction anyway. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess. Wow, long stream. I've missed a lot. Except 4 of those hours were Andy. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped in the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. Yeah, I've been streaming for 1 hour and 24 minutes. I watched my car from the bridge. I never put the body into that car. Can someone just tell me what I'm supposed to do? I'm seriously like, I need another cup of coffee. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia. Present the... I don't know. The witness picture? Yeah, but it's not clear, right? You can't tell who the hell that is. There's no way. His direction? What do you mean his direction? Oh, we talked then she left. Yeah, cause... Wait, am I thinking about this the right way? It doesn't make sense. The woman's coming from the other side of the bridge. Yeah! So, that's what I was thinking, because it's the side that has the gap in it, right? So what statement do I put that on? This one? We talked that she left? I assume so, yeah? Like, did she leave from the other way? Save state. Okay, well, yeah. Sure. Alright, cool. So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge? You're sure of that? Yes, I'm sure. You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Fowles. I'm sure that you're lying. Ah. Oh? I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Fay. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. Yeah, dumbass. What do you think I'm trying to say? Precisely my point, asshole. In other words, Mr. Fowles, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Fowles, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth. I got there around 4 o'clock, it's true. I had somewhere to go, a special place. Did you go to the special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from bridge. He said the bridge and I still just said it like from bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it under the base of the tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get. Gee, that sure looks fucking familiar! This little bottle and a necklace is your memento. It's quite charming, but it looks empty. Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. Ugh. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. No! Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it. I've still got a chance. Mr. Fowles, there's no mistaking it. Blech. Huh? Mr. Fowles? That's enough, please. Oh, witness? I promised her 5 years ago, if it ever happens, then we can't trust each other no more. Then, we're supposed to drink bottle. No! Stop the trial! Your Honor, we need a recess! I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this. No! We're so close! Just a little more! I was gonna prove your innocence! No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again. Mr. Fowles! Mr. Armando. Thanks for the coffee. Mr. Fowles! Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. And so my first trial ended, suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. But, you know, Edgeworth didn't count it on his perfect win record, so haha! Fucker. Well, I came in at a terrible time. Yeah, and does anyone need to pick me up? Here, guys. It's okay, I got you covered. Just give me a second here. Do-dee-doo. Na-na-na. Let me do you a solid here. Okay, just get one of these up on the screen here. Uh-huh. Here we go. One of these, like over here. And, how about, ooh, this is good, this is good. One of these, maybe, let's see, yeah, one of these over here. There we go. Uh-huh. Maybe, some of this, too. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Let's do this one. Okay, and oh shit, who just followed? D Nightlight, thank you for following! Ruff. Oh shit. Hey man. Thanks. Oh shit. Things just got fucking. Oh my. Oh my. Oh no. This is a problem. Hello? Did you guys just come in here to say thank you for Delta and Repainted? It is storming so hard outside. I'm afraid my power is gonna go out and it's gonna look like you guys just killed my stream. I ended with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought it'd never heal. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. Delta Repainted changed my fucking life, so thank you. You did an amazing I didn't do it! This is a bad time. This is absolutely a bad time! Oh, man. I mean, yes, no, Mika, you made Deltarune Repainted. I made this. I mean, I participated in streaming it. I was there for the second half of the stream, but I wasn't even there for like 90% of it, nor do I take any credit. But thank you for thanking the team. You made all the repaints? I made this. Oh my god. I'm just... oh, shit. I made this. Thank you. Thank you for all the follows and the joining and the... Oh, Jesus. I'm glad you all like Deltarune Repainted. You can mute and make smaller? Okay, yeah, I think I might be doing that. Also, it is storming like super hard outside right now, guys. Can you hear it? Can you hear the thunder? This is like the weirdest streaming experience I've ever had right here. Let me just, oh, Jesus Christ. Mute. Mute. There we go. So, yeah, thanks for all these follows, guys. Very cool, very swaggy. I'm just gonna, like, do some of this action. Oh, shit, that's right. The fucking GR alerts don't like to... There we go. There. I muted them. I'm sorry. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the... I thought that was like a game sound effect. Wow. No, that's just the sound of constant following. Almost 200 viewers. I'm just out here trying to stream some Ace Attorney. You have to change the resolution. I tried doing that. What's the stream right now? I'm just streaming some Ace Attorney. Just regular old good old Ace Attorney. The third one, Trials and Tribulations. I will totally extend all of your guys' enthusiasm for Deltarune Repainted to the rest of the team. I take like 0.1% of the credit for that, so I don't feel deserving of all this attention at the moment, but hell. So yeah. Just want to make that clear that I'm like, I take like 0.1% of claim. A lot of people are probably confused. Yeah, me included! It's more about sending the message back to Games Repainted brand. Thank you, Clown Depot. No, seriously, it's really cool of you. I'm glad that you guys are into the brand. Oh, I'm sorry, Andy. I know you're spamming the custom resolution thing in the chat. I'm struggling. Do you see what's going on in the chat right now? Let's see. 132 by 360. Yes. Okay. That looks a lot better, yeah. I'm just gonna like put this, and I'm also gonna make it like just a little bit transparent. There we go. So, you're required to put you just saying, I made this in the credits of the next one. Didn't we only get the Deltarune Repainted highlights part 1? Did part 2 ever, like, happen? Can we just put in the credits, like, Mika made this with a smiley face? Not really, this is a joke. Please don't take me seriously. Nope. Yeah, can we just put Mika made this? Don't really. This is 100% a joke. I will feel so fucking guilty. You have no idea. I told Seth to make part 2. Alright, well, you guys who popped into this chat, welcome back to Someone Just Died in a Lawyer Game. Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna get back to playing the game now. I totally appreciate all the support. I'm sure everyone at Games Repainted does. You guys rule. Jesus, how do I clip 3 minutes? That was the weirdest, like, 10 minutes of my entire life. They're just in time for Tomodachi Life, too. I know, right? Yeah! Is this Mia's first case? It is. She lost, because the fucking defendant just straight up died in the courtroom. How about them apples? Hey Mika, download my fucking me. I can't, because there's not like a way to scan QR. I'm using Citra to play Tomodachi Life, so sorry. I'm sorry, please forgive. Anyway, at this point I really have to like actually keep streaming, but
Thank you for coming to the stream.
Can you hear the fucking thunder outside? This is the weirdest day of the day. How are you doing, Hilda? This is the weirdest day of the day. I'm gonna just go back to playing the video game now. I ended with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought it'd never heal. Wait, yes there is on Citra. I've never... I've never. I tried asking in the chat about it before and people said, no, you can't do that. And then I was like, okay. I'm sure it was for the same... I'm sure it was the... There's no way I can read with any confidence at this point. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person... The true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. I forgot young Edgeworth. Youngworth, as we like to call him. Unforgivable, that witch. Mr. Armando! We were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten. It's my fault! It's all my fault that Mr. Fowles killed himself! Don't cry, kitten. You're gonna make my coffee all salty. Wow, what a fucking suave individual. Oh man, just my panties just hit the fucking floor with that one. I knew it! I knew I wasn't cut out for this! Mia? Oh shit! I want a cup of coffee, please. Please pour me a cup of coffee. Coffee, coffee, pour me a cup of coffee. Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Little melodramatic, don't you think? The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Would you like a tissue, sir? Can I offer you a handkerchief? Why did I completely forget that that happens in this game? Like, I was just like, oh shit, can I help you, sir? Do you need a band-aid? Sir or madam, do you need medical resistance? Mr. Armando. It's a cool animation, though. Yeah, it's cool as fucking hell! No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them. A cup of coffee for me. Coffee, coffee, coffee. 1 year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. Remember that? That was cool. Look at that wiener. Look at that young wiener. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. Wait, yes, so you're gonna do Bridge to the Turnabout? I said I would start it tonight because I cut the case short last night and everyone was like, no, Mika, please, I wanted, no, Mika, no! So guess what? I'll play part of it. I don't know if I'll actually even get to the end of the first investigation day, but yes, I'll start it. I promise. I promised you. I'll play at least a little bit of it. Guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. And then I will play some Tomodachi Life after that. So. It was finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. When Apollo? That's actually what I'm planning to stream next. After I finish Trials and Tribulations, you know, obviously I'll take a break and do, like, some other kind of long play. You know, where I play for, like, multiple streams. But my next Ace Attorney game will be Apollo Juiceface. So, I love the pupper still on screen. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Stop storming out there! I'm trying to have a fucking stream! God damn! Did Dahlia kill like 5 people total? We don't know how many people she killed. Oh shit, I just fucking deleted my Streamlabs alert just now. I guess we won't see all those new follows, huh, guys? Hold on for a second. Ignore the giant dancing phoenix. This is fine, I guess. I think they've slowed down now, yeah. Like, we're probably safe at this point, yeah? I'm gonna get rid of these puppies, though. I don't think we need them anymore. Let me know if you still need puppies, though. Why Feeny Boy in the hospital? You must wait. Every time you guys try to ask for spoilers and shit, I'm just like, just wait. Just wait. I heard the thunder, like, damn. Yeah, it's fucking storming here. So, if my stream suddenly dies, it's my power going out. But you know what they say, the show must go on. Cool. Man, it's been a while. Shichishito, the treasured Korean village heirloom. I just said heirloom, fuck my life. Whose name means seven-branched sword. Heirloom. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, I think the storm is scaring my dog. He just came up and sniffed my door. I can hear him out there. I might have to go check on him. The illusion is revealed and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. Bum bum bum! Hey look, it's Charlie! Yeah! I'm gonna go check on my dog real quick, make sure he's okay. This case is fucked. Don't you just love it when I start a case and everybody in the chat is like, this case is fucked. Haven't had this thrill since Turnabout Goodbyes. Isn't that right, Hilda? Hilda, quit being an issue. Quit being a fucking problem. Are you right there, dog? Are you spooked? Hold on. What you looking at, puppy? He's spooked. Are you spooked? You're fine. Everyone's fine. So anyway, here I am. Sorry, it's storming like a motherfuck, and the dog just came up to my door like, why are there no games where you can get your very own Charlie to take care of? I don't know. There's like mobile games where you can take care of plants and shit. Download one of those and name it Charlie. Or... I love her! You never realize how much you miss Maya until she's there with you again. Just get a real life plant and name it Charlie. Maya!
Hey, Nick.
Yeah? What is it?
You know how I've got spiritual powers unlike you?
Sure. You are a spirit medium after all.
But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right?
I guess so, yeah?
Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up.
Pearls?
So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick.
Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face?
It's the New Year's issue of Oh Cult, Winter Spiritual Location Special.
Oh, Pearls looks so happy.
Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true.
I'll say, it sounds more like a scam to me.
It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training.
No, I definitely don't want to go.
You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there.
Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious?
Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah,
And I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff.
Yes, Mr. Neck, you better start packing your stuff.
Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple?
No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall.
Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. Temporary secretary. Channeling Asian Andy 94. What? No way! How can you be so selfish?
Come on, Mr. Neck, look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful?
Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the? Oh yeah. Am I gonna have to remute that alert now? What the gun?
What is it, Mr. Neck?
Let me see that magazine. Bum bum ba! Woo! The plot thinnens. This nun.
Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick?
This girl. It's...
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. She was found guilty and she should still be in prison.
Mr. Nick?
I'll go.
Huh?
Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly?
Yes! Oh, thank you! Thank you, Mr. Nick! You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right?
Oh, cult! That's the worst fucking pun in this entire series. Oh, cult! I hate it. Do you mind if I teach you how to get QR codes in a Tomodachi Life tomorrow? No, you can. Yes, there's a way. Sure, tomorrow, because otherwise I'll, like, you know, I'm streaming. I stream. Oh, cult, like, oh, worm. Oh, worm? Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to see for myself. Who this nun really was. Temporary secretary, temporary February.
It's so cold here, Nick.
Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change.
Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's straining.
Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying.
Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly, I
don't know speaking. Well. Oh, it's that chick. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple.
Oh, thank you. Oh, bye. Thank you for coming all this way. Come down. You must have been cold.
What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human popsicle.
We're so high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside.
Thank you. I was starting to think...
Oh, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini.
Best name ever. Best name ever. Bikini? It's the same in the Japanese version, if I remember correctly.
That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger.
It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course.
Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Reckless? Wahaha?
I don't know why that's making me laugh.
Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day.
But you went through all that trouble to get reservations for...
Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around?
Channeling dojo. So what's a channeling dojo anyway?
Oh, my, you don't even know that. Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he is saying. Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power.
Holy items?
If you trade an entire evening surrounded by these items... it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you.
Her face is so fucking jiggly, she's like pudding. Wow, she really must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe.
So what exactly is the special course? You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. Huh? It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear?
How am I supposed to be careful?
Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this.
Sister, about this picture.
Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way.
You beat it? Oh, I knew it! The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just small temple here, so she and I run the entire place.
Really? That sounds kinda... Sorry to cut in, but... This Iris... Where is she right now?
Oh, just listen to you! You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you?
Pearl's fucking fight. Pearl's like, I will smack you right in the ass. No. That's not what I had in mind at all.
Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening.
Inner temple?
Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now?
So she's in the inner temple, huh? Temple. Pearl for smash. Pearl is OP. Pearl is OP. Please nerf.
The main hall? I think it's even colder in here. Oh, Mr. Neck, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional.
What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice and gruel all the time?
Oh, she said rice gruel, whatever. And yes!
Mrs. Maya's right. Ooh, I hope there's mashed potatoes, too. I love mashed potatoes. What a cute little acolyte.
Oh, shit. I thought that was Iris. It's not. Well, then. Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6 out of 10 on the weirdness scale.
Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course, too?
Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm...
Huh? You're Miss Elise Dusnam.
Can you say what damn JP said in Pearl's voice? What the fuck did you say?
Bitch, don't let me catch you these hands.
Oh shit, fuck.
Don't let me make you catch these hands. Motherfucker, wanna try me again? I'll come for you, bitch.
Donem is French. Oh, I'm dumb.
You're you're Miss Elise Donham.
Yes, that's right. You know of me?
My name is Pearl Fay. I'm your biggest fan.
Who is she, Nick? I see it now. Zavari, a fortune teller?
I've got all your books, Miss Donham.
What a sweet thing to say. And please call me Elise. Books?
Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is?
Well, an author, maybe?
Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. I don't get it.
I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's all right. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children.
And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified.
That's a really weird thing for a 9-year-old to say, but alright, sure.
It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that.
I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady.
Miss Elise won an award for the last year for her book, The Magic Bottle.
Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I'd written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow, must have been a really great story.
Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send to a publisher for me, Nick.
Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice? He calls himself Laurice Donham. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Laurice's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Oh god, fuck. Me suddenly remembering what happens in this case. Oh man.
Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you.
Why come here?
Why'd you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training?
Why is everything she has to start with What a story, Mark. No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on.
Wow, I can't wait to read it.
Pearl is completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. So is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She's really a sweet lady.
Oh, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun.
Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Is that... I can't even read that whole title. Was that title like...
Pearl is freaking pissed!
I want a cover of Justice for All. But everyone is Pearl making that thing that she does with the arm up, and the title is just Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Pearl is fucking pissed!
I forgot I love you, Mika. I haven't been saying it much and I find that odd. You just said that to me yesterday, Ren. Literally yesterday.
Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one.
Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations.
Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight?
Kinda like Kirby's fucking pissed? Exactly like Kirby's fucking pissed. That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl?
Yes. I want to help with whatever I can.
Pearl looks like she just won the lottery.
Oh, I'll help too then.
No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend.
Uh-huh, but...
Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you. Yeah, in court. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. There it is on the other side of the bridge. Look familiar. Oh, whoa. Occult? Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple.
Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. No fighting, bitch. Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving.
She's not wrong. I want to see this big rock. There's a laughably large Magatama on the altar. If I can see Cyclops with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his hood. It just does the same shit. Just does the same shit, but it's more of a pain to carry. There are straw zabuton cushions arranged around a hibachi. Are we not pretending to live in California anymore? It's actually weaker. Yeah, probably. Hey, Hilda, is the storm bothering you? Are you okay, kitty cat? She's just looking at me like, bitch. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw a really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for this hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. Cool. Smacks giant Magatama. You can fit so many Cyclops in this bad boy. Anyway. Here I go again on my own.
Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go?
I guess she went to the inner temple. To go help that other nun out?
Oh, right. I think her name is Iris?
Yeah, that was it. Except, I only know, like, 2 kinds of flowers as evidence in another case. Remember, Phoenix only knows what fucking... What do you say, sunflowers and tulips? And so she's like, yeah, you know, it's a kind of flower. And Phoenix is like, I don't know what that is. And she's like, you know, irises, like bearded irises. And he's like, I don't know what that is. Or like dahlias. You know dahlias. I don't know what that is. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. I'm Phoenix Wright, and I've never seen a flower. What a shitty-ass sign. Wow, look at this broken old down bridge, Nick! Awesome. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us.
Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. Gee, this all seems awfully familiar! What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I'm just not very good with heights.
Oh, hey, I got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the...
Maya!
You know, 1, 2, 3, jump!
It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, because you'll be dead. Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge.
Well, it's practically the same thing. Anyway, the inner temple is just up ahead, right? So let's go and check it out.
Ugh, why isn't there another way across? You and Phoenix really sharing the brain cell here. I know, right? God damn, can we just get to a place?
Whoa, that bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I'd bet.
It's cool, I only slightly crapped myself.
Not to mention the last part only had like 1 board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock we made it safely across that death trap.
Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too.
Bum bum bum.
Yikes, that temple is in bad shape. It looks like it could collapse anytime.
I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight?
That has to be it.
It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something. Ooh, I'm the ring pup. A spirit medium's afraid of ghosts? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? All right, Alanis Morissette, could you please exit the Ace Attorney game? It's like rain on your wedding day. Nothing in that song is ironic. That was Alanis Morissette that sang that song, right? I'm not tweaking. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny freezing cold room. So this is where you'll both be training, huh?
Huh? What do you mean both? I'm the only one.
Really? But I thought...
Pearlie's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training.
So says the girl who I can barely hear over her bones chattering. Bones!
Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there.
God, so fucking not suspicious. Yeah, I get the feeling it's back there, definitely. Only because the cavern behind the door is giving off a real supernatural feel. Bum bum bum!
Excuse me, but who are you?
You're... Hi there! We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
I wonder why she's spaced out like that, don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya?
Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple.
I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is mine.
Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us.
Nick?
That girl. It can't be, but... Bum bum bum! Oh wait, I was probably supposed to look at that door, huh? The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Phooey, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me. I can't. Been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zavadi! I know what it is. IRIS! Iris and Nick sitting in a tree. KISSING. You might as well just spell it PTSD, Maya. Come on now. Phoenix and Iris sitting in a tree. PTSD. Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick. Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick. Fun fact, irises are also toxic. Shocking, isn't it? Ah! Ah! What is it? Why did you scream like that? This scroll! It's my mother. What? Damn, your mom was hot.
It's Misty Fey, the master of the Korean School of Channeling.
Are you sure?
Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition.
So that's what the mark means. What is it? Gun. Quiet but louder, thank you for following.
Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. I can't even recognize her face.
Maya. Cool. I don't think there's anything else to see. Neat. I came in with the chase raid. I've just been kind of enthralled. You're welcome to stay. I'm not offended if you stay. I realize you all came in for like hype train, woo, but like you can stay.
Looks like there's something written on it.
I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple.
What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? Must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here.
I guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here.
Hey, a half-open gate. That's practically a welcome mat.
Yeah, except the sign on here says no entry.
Nick, rules are made to be broken, you know.
You expect a lawyer to go along with that? Yeah? You seen half the shit you get into? Hate to have you go, love to see you leave. Wink, wink. It's a butt joke.
Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go.
I might fall asleep because I'm tired and it's late, but it's my absolute favorite case. Aw, I'm glad you like this case. My favorite case is still... It's case 1-4, but I also really like 2-4. I'm basic, but they're both really good. I was just talking about how when I streamed Farewell My Turnabout, I was like, dude, I'm gonna be chasing that high for the rest of my life. I love that case. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you.
Now you've got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay?
Cool. Hey, there's a thing in the thing over there.
Whew, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling alright? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I don't know who's speaking. Hey, you wait up.
Think he's yelling at us?
He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way! Oh, fuck, that's right. I was like, I knew he was gonna show up. I didn't realize he was gonna show up now. Oh, man. Hey, it's everybody's favorite! Yeah! Huh.
Hey, I know you. You're...
Whoa, sorry, gotta run! See ya. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't want to get caught hitting on Maya relentlessly again? Hey, wait a minute! Oh, nice to meet ya. I'm Laurice Donham. Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the Buds. Shut up! I'm Laurice! And I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge.
So it really is our Larry.
Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. You look sexy, Larry, as always. Let me get a piece of that ass. So what are you doing with the last name Donham? Well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate.
A clean slate?
You got fired from your security job, didn't you, Larry? You remember, don't you? Last time? The mask-to-mask case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I became across it. The Book of Destiny.
The Book of Destiny? Do you mean...
The Magic Bottle by Elise Donham. It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. Oh, you're into older chicks now, Larry? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to say right now, Larry? You're into older girls now? Alright, I get how it is. How old are you, Larry? 25? Shit, I'm also 25. Damn it! What month were you born in, Larry? Asking for a friend. My heart cleansed! I was saved! Maybe I should buy a copy of the Magic Bottle. I'm older than Larry Butts? Do you know the ages of everyone? You're older than, like, quite a few people. I think- how old is Phoenix in this case? Oh, it doesn't say. 19. Dead. Who knows? 9. 48. 25. Also 25. He's like 25 or 26? Yeah.
Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too.
Bum 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 bum. Hey, what if, like, you know how... I'm gonna try really hard not to, like, throw shade. You know how, like, Harry Potter fans will celebrate dates as if they, like, really happened in Harry Potter? What if, like, Ace Attorney fans did that? Just wondering. How would that feel? She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. It's because you haven't met me yet, Larry. I follow her anywhere.
Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady.
You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. Shit, she's fucking MILF material, you're not wrong.
Wow, that's a beautiful photo.
You want a copy, don't you? It's okay, I just happen to have extra prints. Cool. This totally won't come up in court later. Yikes! Still, it's kind of hard. Yeah, I'm one of those bitches who, like, sometimes celebrates fictional characters' birthdays. I don't go all out. I'll just, like, make a Twitter post. It's like, happy birthday, Yosuke Hanamura. You would be 26 years old. I hope you're enjoying your apartment made completely out of pizza boxes and your clinical depression. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So, tell the truth. You must have had some kind of ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? He's into moms now. He's into MILFs. I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know? It's also about having a pure heart. Wow. And that's and he just like takes one look at Larry and then he's like, right. So can you draw? And that's why I'm asking, can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Now that you mention it, I wonder. It looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended and something else began. You can just say you got an erection, Larry. It's fine. We can take it. We won't even judge you at this point. We know what happens. Oh, Larry, it sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Donham. That's weird. No, you're wrong. It's not her. It's the other girl. Other girl? Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, just, redacted. Ooh, yeah, her, my little Iris. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait. Larry!
Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women?
Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have! I have, basically, but Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change.
Everyone. Hey, Pearly! Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall.
All right, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly.
I'm gonna go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya's gonna be training.
Who was that? Man, scenes like this really get you tense in Ace Attorney, huh? Like, oh, the gang splits up. What could go wrong? Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training?
Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that may put your health at risk. No pain, no gain, I guess. I'm still worried about you. Whoa, let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. All right, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 o'clock for lights out, all right? Yes, Sister Bikini. And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini.
Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight.
Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight? Well,
If you'd like, you can come to my room. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to be a long pause like that. I was reading chat for a second at the exact wrong moment. That did not mean to be weird. Perhaps we can we can read some books together.
Really? I love to. I'm not very good at reading.
Or spelling. Or much of anything. Besides spirit channeling, she's good at that. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me?
I love to.
Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Donham. So, Larry, what are you gonna do? Huh? Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. I totally hear you there.
Miss Elise, so For example, how you read this?
It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word.
Okay, and what about this word?
That's another tough one. It says roast. What kind of book is she reading anyway?
I'm gonna go wash dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise.
Well, not much to do, except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. What could go wrong? Ugh. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom just be a little closer to my room? I don't know who's speaking. Mr. Wright? Ah! Oh, it's her. Oh, Miss Donham. Are you going to use the bathroom too? No, but have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. Miss Elise Donham, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name, but the really mysterious one is... Oh, Sister Iris.
Good evening.
The real mysterious one is this girl.
Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright?
I can't just let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her and maybe get some answers. Bum bum bum! My intern is gonna head out. Good night, Mika. Thanks for coming in the stream! You're Sister Iris, right?
Yes.
When did you come to Hazakura Temple?
I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home.
So you've never left?
Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were.
Oh, I see. But didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll at the Ivy University Literature Department? Perhaps, just for example?
No, I never had an interest in going to big university like that. My training is all the education I need.
I see.
But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone, too.
That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any psych locks. So I guess that means she's not lying.
Please don't stare at me like that.
What kind of a place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that.
It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you.
Well, I have to admit it is a whole different world up here.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Huh?
Talking with dead people? Who does it help anyway? I hate it.
Really? So then why stay in a place like this? Is something wrong?
I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out.
I guess it's almost 10 o'clock now, huh?
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
If it's alright with you, I would like you to have this.
But this is your hood.
It has the power to protect you from evil spirits.
Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too.
I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night.
Wait a minute, Sister Iris!
Yes?
Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you.
That's...
Sister Iris, please tell me the truth. You and I... Have we ever met before? Iris... Iris! 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 No, this can't be happening! There is no reason for me to go on!
Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Perhaps we can speak again.
After I accidentally paused the emulator. Again.
Tomorrow.
I think I keep hitting the thing on my keyboard. Gong. So my hunch was... Fawful Crump, thank you for following. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. Sneep. Ah! What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. Aw, shit. It's been a while since I've heard this music, huh? That scream. I'm sure it came from around here. Huh! Someone's there. On the ground. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Miss Donham! Squeeze. I just stepped on something soft. Oh, it was Bikini.
Hey, don't step on my tummy like that!
What are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out, what do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was you?
Forget about that! Hurry up and call the police!
Is there even a phone in the main hall?
No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right?
I didn't bring it with...
Oh, you're useless! I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice. You'll have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, 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 run as fast as you can.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't hurry, Iris will... Iris will...
Ow! 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 It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened, too. Ah! Dusky Bridge! It's burning down! What the heck happened? What are you doing here? Larry? Ah! Huh? What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Clarice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the Inner Temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya's safe. But please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous. Nick, wait! I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Ah! Nick! Bye, Larry. See you next summer. Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's plank snapped and gave way, and I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me. And then Phoenix fucking died. A final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of the harrowing night. Well, guys, that's gonna be... Guess it's time to play Tomodachi Life, huh? No, I'll keep going, because otherwise I feel like you're all gonna beat the shit out of me. I know there are people who watch my streams and even my VODs to, like, experience Ace Attorney, and I think that's fucking awesome. But I'm not a sadist. Bring. Who could that be at this time of night? Yes? Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up! It's an emergency! Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is? It's not Larry! It's Larice! Larice Donham! This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Wait, don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill! Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking! His life is in danger! What? What happened? Tell me. Talk about a guy with bad luck. He may already be dead. Anyway, you gotta come back. You're the only one that can help. Isn't he, like, fucking overseas? Larry. You don't know anyone else? My Iris. My beautiful Iris. She needs help. All right, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center. Please, hurry! It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion, as if I expected anything to change. February. You're late, Edgy! What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick's, Maya, and Iris's bikini. Huh? Say something, Edgy! Before I came here, I stopped in at the hospital where Wright is. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. So that's why he's in the hospital, just in case you want to know. The murder victim was the police... was the police. They killed the whole police. We no longer have a police force, they're all dead. The murder victim was the police... Why am I saying police? The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Donham. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. Yes, that's right. You got it. But they arrested her. My sweet little Iris. And here I was, convinced he was the one the police arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. Can you just imagine the fucking conversation? Edgeworth's just like, have you been taking your medicine, Wright? And he's like, just shut the fuck up and listen. You can see into people's hearts with this magic rock. And Edgeworth is like, please take your medication and go to bed and stop giving me things. And the other, he couldn't possibly... You're gonna need this, Edgeworth. I just like to really imagine that Phoenix is like really doped up on like pain meds. He's like, and you're gonna need this. Show this to everyone you meet. And Edgeworth's just like, I have a prosecutor's badge. He's like, no, it's not good enough. He couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he? I'm begging you, Iris' trial starts tomorrow! With Nick out of the picture, you've all I got left. You're the only one that can represent her! What did you just say? You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like a kid! I graduated from junior high, you know! Don't worry about it, I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire corp. See, I was just about to say, remember the last case? Not the last case, but the last full case? Remember? The fucking cardboard badge worn by, like, the fucking red demon? How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Because you weren't here, Edgeworth. Because you weren't here. Please, Edgy, at least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. Temporary defense lawyer.
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I'll at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Lorisse said that he might even die.
Fortunately, he'll be fine. Larry, you moron. How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he's unharmed.
Thank goodness.
But he's caught some kind of nasty cold.
A cold?
He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness, and saying some bizarre-ass shit like, take this magic rock, you can see into people's hearts. He's just like, it's fine, he's in the middle of having a fever dream, just take it and move along. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. The plot thinnens. Oh shit, sour please. Whip. Nay, nay. Whip. Nay, nay. Pardon me, Iris. I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple? What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at the temple then?
I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. It's why I'm there and why I continue to train. To purify my soul.
I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime.
Alright. I helped to clean up after dinner, and then went back to my room at about 8 o'clock. Later, I left my room to bring the light...
It's okay. My streams can never get too depressing because eventually I'll fudge up a line and make a bunch of stupid noises and everyone will be like, "Oh, Mika, you silly bitch. I got a dip, I got a headache, I need to sleep. Good night, have fun, love you." Thank you for coming to the stream.
Thank you. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10 o'clock.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
And then... I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
I thought a murder might happen, so I sat there and waited it out. Look at the silhouettes. The silhouettes on the bottom aren't Phoenix. Yeah, I noticed that. Are you appreciating that? It's fucking Edgeworth. Check it out. He's all like pointy and shit. Frightened? You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder?
Yes.
However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened? What exactly were you so frightened of? Cyclops! And this is where Edgeworth is like, Jesus Christ, what the hell are those? Yes! And then Edgeworth shit his pants. What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. It's like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about. The Psycho Locks! I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something? Jesus Christ, what the hell? And all this time I thought he was just smoking some fat crack rocks. Well... So do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe it. You've fucking seen it! You've fucking seen it! Whatever, I don't care.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
And I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Donham?
No. I'm not the one who took her life.
Those Psycho Lock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe she's not lying.
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all you can This is how Wright always had the one-up on me. I know. Fucking Edward's like, hold on, I have to beeline it back to the hospital. He goes to the hospital and slaps Phoenix across the face. And he's like, what the hell, dude? I have a fever. And he's like, you cheated. You fucking killed my perfect win record by cheating! You summoned the dead! And he's like, you just summoned Mia to help me out in court sometimes. And he's like, you fucking bastard. Appears that's about all you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I'll gladly entrust my fate in your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you his friend?
Friend? Well, in a sense, yes.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him?
I heard that he was in a lot of pain after what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I want him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. Fuck yeah! Ooh! 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 Ow! The answer to that question, Rasperbell, is believe in yourself and have fun. It sure is cold, alright. So this is it. Dusky Bridge. Mr. Edgeworth. I don't know who's speaking. Aww, yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! That's my boy. Ugh, Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been about a year? Or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch. There was a sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess. You were transferred into another section at work. A good choice. The vast amount of nothing up here must be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody's real nice. They even let me chair to the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective. What the fuck? This is not the voice I usually do for Gumshoe. What kind of voice was I doing for Gumshoe before? I know it's like an ongoing thing that every time Gumshoe shows up, I just do a completely different thing with him, but I've fucking forgotten. Can you hold on just a second? I just heard a weird noise in my house. Not you, Hilda. You're fine. Your nightly ghost, that's correct. This is your nightly Hilda. Nightly Hilda. Woohoo! 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 Yeah, the sound I heard was definitely my dog sleeping up against my door. He does that sometimes. Reporting for duty. Great, thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell ya. Prosecutor Godot? Who the fuck? I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple as simple does, as they say. No, you got no idea how much I miss that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here? On this freezing cold mountain? What the fuck are you talking about, fucking Edgeworth right now, like, having Phoenix, like, be a defense lawyer, just show him your badge, it'll work, and this girls are like, yeah, I betrayed Phoenix like 5 years ago, figure it out, dick, and Cyclops, and then Gumshoe's like, yeah, bikini lady, and Edgeworth's just like, am I just having one long, drawn-out fever dream, like, what the hell is going on? Who slipped me drugs? I don't... He's like, what part am I gonna wake up? Please explain. Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want to hear the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness myself. Am I the one in the hospital? Yeah, I know, right? He's like, I think I'm the one who's in the hospital. This is like a coma dream. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through. Yep. Can't imagine that being like reckless myself. Look before you cross. This is how it goes, right? Or was it that leap? And is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. We can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem, but someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, now they're stuck there. Oh fuck, Maya's dead already at this point. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again. Anyway, the air is really turbulent right now, so we can't do aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Should I be alright in this cold? So, how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning? So, who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up right after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. And he's got a toaster for a face, and he drinks 17 cups of coffee every trial. And he's lost every case he's been in, but he's great! He's real good. If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh? Yeah, he seemed to have some kind of grudge. Probably from beating him in court so much. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something. None of this is making any sense. I'd better look into this Godot myself. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yep. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Well, ain't that some shit right there? I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, we got that information for the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. It was me. I saw it. Ow! Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold, my brain's turned to sherbet. I just knew it was a mistake to race back into this country. Edgeworth is just like, did I take a flight to America or do a flight straight to hell? What do you mean? Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual, and I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a sec, hold it! Objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and... What kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth! Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney. Just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth, rather. I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy. I don't see you for a couple of years, and your heart turns to sherbet. I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did it. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute! Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't ya? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has made me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent... Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer! That's fucked up, Larry. I was right after all. I should never have come back. Larry's just really excited because for once he likes a girl and she didn't die. Or, you know, have her boyfriend beat him up. Or be in it for his money. Or any of those things. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest. If I had a penny for every time I said that. It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Huh. Nah, forget it. I didn't see anything. Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? What? Get lost! Go back on your chartered jet and get out of my sight, you creep! I hope your plane crashes and you die. I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you? And what were you doing? He was masturbating. You can just say you were masturbating. It's fine, Larry. We don't care. As I suspected, a psycho-lock. I feel like every time he says psycho-lock, I want Phoenix to shut up and be like, stop saying that! You sound dumb! They're called psych-locks! Sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory's a wreck, dude. How does Edgeworth know about those? Ren, you obviously weren't paying attention. This was explained in detail how he knows what those are now. And I made like 3 different separate jokes about it. Hey, hello there. So how you feeling? Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this? My name is Miles Edgeworth. My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. Oh, if circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. How old is Edgeworth at this point? Where is he? Oh, his profile isn't in here? Phoenix is 26, so I'm guessing Edgeworth's probably about 26. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini? Well, you found her. Now what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy. Mr. Edgeworth, this is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's a witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary is getting cut. Ugh, my stomach is already growling in protest. So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the 2 of us went to the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was about 9 o'clock when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun... The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch. Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11 o'clock, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard, but your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here? The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. You get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Haha. It's so funny how fucking uncomfortable I am. Alright then, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11 o'clock. Oh no, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. Well, that's fucked up. I saw 2 people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back. With a sword. Did you see this criminal? With your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing. But it was Iris. You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. I'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of the courtroom. And I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. Edgeworth's just like, that sounds excellent. I would like to partake in that as soon as possible. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back. A bad lower back? Yes, it's especially bad in the winter, so bad that I can't even lift the bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone? Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? Did this head nun even see Iris? I think I better try to get some more details. So, who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple? Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course. Special course? It's a training session where you set out a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me she's doing that over at the inner temple, do you? No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, dear, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. I don't think I like the sound of this. Do you know that small girl? I believe she's Mystic Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister? Oh, you mean Little Pearl. That's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl? Oh, Edgeworth's never met Pearl. I kinda forgot that. I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after cleaning up dinner, but I haven't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found. You mean she was with the victim? It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back. A little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens. Thank you, Gumshoe. Really fucking thank you. This man, his face betrays a life of suffering and great weariness of the world. Sure. But even so, I can't believe this guy actually jumped into the river! Think of all the fun things he might have enjoyed if he had just lived. Relentless spiritual training alone is no way to lead a complete life, huh? Sounds like she's got some major regrets she's dealing with. Perhaps I should let Gumshoe explain Wright's situation to her for me. Hey, don't look at me like that! Do your own dirty work, sir! Oh, how could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault! Well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to take all the blame. Quiet! What do you know anyway? Ouch, you're scary. With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old coat of yours! It's too bad you weren't the one that disappeared! Why does she have to take it all out on me? Her anger does seem a little manufactured. You said that you went with Maya to the training hall in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there? Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out. So you're saying Iris came to the inner temple then? Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Maya begin her training ceremony. But that doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple. As they say, the plot thickens. Gumshoe, I've had enough. She's a very important visitor, you know, an honored acolyte. Honored? How so? The Fey name is synonymous with the Korean channeling technique. Therefore, she must be a spearman of great power indeed. Now that you mention it, 1 year ago, there was a case that was about the master of the Korean channeling technique. Detective, I detest talk of supernatural drivel. I suppose now you'll say she has midi-chlorians. So it gives you the creeps, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? That has nothing to do with it. Edgeworth's afraid of ghosts. Oh, I guess it would make sense to be afraid of ghosts. You're like, my dad is haunting my dreams.
Oh, this poor girl. Where could she have gone?
Well, we checked out her home and she's not there.
And she's nowhere in the vicinity of the temple either.
Which means there's only a few other possibilities to where she could be. Huh, do you think maybe she fell off the bridge and was carried downstream? Why do you have to be such a pessimist, detective? Edgeworth, like, starts crying. I was just trying to think like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Ironic, I became a pessimist only after I had the pleasure of working with you. I love them so much. Pearl would be able to swim upstream. Yeah, remember that time that she ran, like, the course of 2 miles per hour? Like, fuck. The course of 2 hours on train in, like, 20 minutes or whatever. She was like, I ran! And it's like, Pearl, how the fuck? I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a psycho lock. I can't even say that, like, with seriousness. It's so funny to have, like, misguided Edgeworth be like, yes, I'm sure of it, a psycho lock, and then eventually Phoenix will be like, it's called a psych lock. You sound like a dumbass. I guess I'll have to look up for him for now. What a thorn in my side. Ow. I was trying to do a wolf whistle and I just kind of choked. Ba 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 ba. I don't actually know what else. Am I supposed to look at this stupid scooter? Whose is this? I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains. Say, this just gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's gonna tell me what's on his mind whether I like it or not. I've got an idea for a brand new invention. Might even make me rich! An invention? Yeah, a car that can travel on snow! I'll call it a snow car! So what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that? Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. It's really weird how there's, like, a good comparison between, like, the conversations between Edgeworth and Gumshoe and Maya and Phoenix. What can be said about that, you know? I wonder if there's people that, ship Gumshoe with Maya. There probably is, right? I mean, it's all fair game. Hey, it's a public phone. You don't see a lot of these anymore. That's true. Since we got one here, why don't we take a photo as a memento? Well, sure. Why not? Aw, darn it, I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir! What's so special about public phones, and why is he so fascinated by them? Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusky Bridge. Certainly is an appropriate name. You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see- God, it's like I'm literally just listening to Phoenix and Maya talk. Isn't Maya a kid? Nah, she's 19. I can see how you read it wrong, though, sir. You're the one who needs glasses, detective. Try reading it one more time. Ah, you're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote this made a mistake. Or maybe it's just called Dusky Bridge. She's 19 in this game, she's 18 in Justice for All, she's 17 in the first game. Do you need anything more? Gumshoe's fascinated by public phones because you can't afford a cell phone? I thought Gumshoe had a cell phone. A shack? It's like a rundown dog house from dog house. I checked, there are people who ship Gumshoe with Maya. Cool. I don't know why, it was just like... There's just certain times where I think of something and I'm like, do people... Because sometimes I think of, like, I don't know, I watch a series... Well, I don't really watch a lot of things. I play a game or something, and I see two characters, I'm like, hey, I wonder if two people ship these two characters together. I feel like people would do that, and then I Google it or whatever, and, like, nobody does, and then I'm like, oh, okay then, never mind. Guess I was wrong. Kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir. The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace. Giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. That's not such a great name if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. I want to see Gumshoe's apartment. I bet it's adorable. Oh, we can go back to the detention center? That's cool. Looks like Iris is being interrogated right now. This place certainly brings back memories. Oh yeah, come to think of it, you got thrown in here once too, didn't you, sir? But you know what? I've never been in jail a single time. I should think it's hard to land in jail when you're so harmless. Yes, well, if you're in jail, you don't have to pay for your own meals, you know. Don't get any funny ideas, detective. Too late, I already did. In any case, I guess I'll have to come back here later. Cool. Glad we had this talk. Can you not go to the courtyard? No. Do I hear Tomodachi? No. Oh, no, I can! Okay, cool, sweet! I guess I just have to specifically go through there. That sucks. Gumshoe, no! Bad Gumshoe! And just like smack him on the head. Come on! And this is where the murder took place, sir. And we didn't bother to tape everything up. You can just see fucking everything as is. Cool. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched! Thanks, detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun Iris at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word and now I must follow through with my commitments. Well, in that case, I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed and I think most of it will flow out on its own. Roger, sir. I know exactly what you're saying. Very well, detective. Thankfully his diary of the mouth is permanent. Damn, Edgeworth. So mean. Love that man. Love that man. So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon. Sure is. It's called a Shichi Shito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood? Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shichi Shito, too. Shichi Shito. Fingerprints? Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun of the defendant. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon. Damn, now, come on, Phoenix has come through with this before, Edgeworth. You gotta show him up. You gotta be like, look, Phoenix, I can do your job. Check my ass out. Ooh. What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense lawyer? Shit, I was sharing the brain cell with Edgeworth for once. That makes me feel magical. Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Shichi Shito. Oh, okay. I thought maybe I would get a different conversation for the blood. I miss Maya! Well, she's trapped in the big ice block, so we can't do anything. She's in there and we're out here, and she's in there, and I just remembered we're out here and she's the sheriff. What's this? Looks like a wizard's staff. That belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Donham. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah! Listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Yes, what? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this! Alright. The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. Fucking incredible. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me? That's it. His staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. I wonder if I can beat Gumshoe over the head with it. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victim's. Ah, I just love skiing! Really? You don't, seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds, nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? This fucking guy just said I'm hard-boiled after admitting that he wants to be a wizard. Mika, remember when you didn't like Gumshoe? Shh! We don't talk about the Dark Ages. The ultimate himbo. Is the world starting to go mad? Oh man. Oh, man. The main gate must be just over that stone wall. Stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words? Damn it! I thought they were gonna talk about the stepladder. Ah, damn it. Why the fuck would you just cock tease me like that, Ace Attorney? Oh, it hurts. We can't examine the stepladder until a lot later. Just been fucking cock-blocked by this game so hard. How could you not like this guy? Come on. Okay, when I was a teenager, I was different. I had a very different taste. Things were weird. I don't know. I didn't like Gumshoe back then. I'm sorry! Is there anything to fucking see around here? Do you want to talk, Gumshoe? What do you gotta say? We talked about everything. I'm gonna flow up. What the fuck else is there to see? Oh, there's a stupid door. You missed a lot of stuff in the courtyard, I think. Really? This gate looks quite old. I fruit up. I didn't actually fruit up, in case that grosses someone out. I'm sorry, I didn't actually fruit up. Ow! Like the bloodstain. It wouldn't let me examine the bloodstain, are you sure? Because I tried to and they just talked about the shichishito. It wouldn't? No, I can try again though, but when I tried before it was just like shichishito. Try it again. Yep. It just gives me that. Do I need to position the little ticker, like, really on the mark there? Yeah, no, that's not happening. Examine the house. Oh, okay, I guess. Fucking... This one? This one, I'm assuming. This, like, shrine. No, the temple. Huh? I got a lantern. Something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? How'd you know? I'm glad I had that conversation anyway. The main hall of Hazakura Temple is above us here. Hey, you're right, but I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor. Hazakura Temple was built on a steep part of the mountain. The front and back of the main hall are on different levels. Huh, that makes sense. But wouldn't it be easier to just build the place slanted, sir? I fail to see how we can consider that to be an even remotely good idea. The one thing that HD versions improve on, they highlight examinable things and read out things you've looked at already. I've heard about that and seen that, and I was like, damn, that looks nice. But I'm like, I like the challenge of getting frustrated. Wait a minute, the Amethyst of the Wand is gone. Slowpoke award goes to this guy. It's fine. Yeah. It sure is gone. And it feels like perhaps it's- oh wait, there's something on the floor over here. I mean, considering she was like, it's real amethyst, you know! There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack? Beats me. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir! Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth! Looks like an old manila envelope. Ah! What is it, Detective? This! This could be it! An ultra-important clue! A super special clue! And it's just like a written schedule of Phoenix's, like, bathroom habits. It's like, 8 a.m., poop. Noon, eat lunch. 3 p.m., poop again. Looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed. This sounds like a blackmail letter. Damn, it's actually important evidence. Ah, nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I even find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor, a super-duper prosecutor. Yeah, that's right. Just keep sucking my dick, Gumshoe. Well, I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. Damn. It's a warmed cat box. But where are all the cats? Why the fuck would you warm a cat box, Gumshoe? The cats are gonna burn their asses. It's called a hibachi. It's for heating the room. Oh, look at these ancient straw frisbees. Those are a type of zabuton cushions called Enza. Why are you giving me such a hard time? Huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Why? Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, detective. Oh my god, they're exactly like Phoenix and Maya! That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room. This is the lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls. Huh? This is the lesser. What is the greater one like? The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of Fey Manor. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Create exhibit, but it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors. I can only imagine Gumshoe wearing Maya's clothes. Is there fan art of that? Someone find out for me if there's fan art of that. Like that time I was like, hey, is there fan art of Phoenix in the maid outfit? And I was like, shit, I said that out loud. And I was like, well, I willed it into existence because yes, it exists. It's definitely out there. What else did I miss? I know I was joking, but people do ship Gumshoe X Edgeworth. Oh, totally! I think I've read a fic of that before, not to expose myself or anything. I'm not really someone who, like, it's weird, I like, get into shipping, but also I'm, like, so, like, you know, people are asking about me about that. I'm like, every now and then, there's, like, an actual pair of characters where I'm like, okay, yeah, and I get, like, really passionate about them, but half the time if I'm into a series or whatever, or a game or something, I'm just like, everybody can kiss, and it's fine, as long as it's consensual and fun. You talk with Gumshoe about everything? I did. I guess I could present some evidence. I am the Muppet Babies, all of them. Can you name all of the Muppet Babies? Oh man, same. Yeah, I mean, most of the time it's like, if I go and seek out fan fiction or whatever the fuck, I just like, as long as it's good. And the Courtyard too? I think so. I'm tired and don't remember. Me too, man. Maybe I should just, save the rest of this examining for tomorrow and start the Tomodachi because it's already 2 AM. I think I will. I think I'll make a save state right now. I will honest the fuck just look it up in like a guide so that I don't come to the stream tomorrow and then spend another half hour being like, what do I do? I'm saving this as gumshoefucks.dst, so don't let me forget that. Tomorrow if I'm like, guys, what did I save my state as? What was the save state name? Just be like, gumshoefucks. Like, actually, don't even wait until I ask it. As soon as I start the stream tomorrow, just start spamming gumshoefucks in the chat. I'll know what you're talking about. It's fine. Everyone will know. And it's not like, even people who aren't here right now and won't understand what you're talking about, they'll just be like, yeah, that checks out. Gumshoefucks. So anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'll be back with Tomodachi Life. So don't go nowheres.